Hi, David Wallman here, and today I want to share with you an interesting arpeggio concept. It's really simple, but I think it opens up a lot of things. We're going to talk about 4-note arpeggios, which are typically made of a root, a third, a fifth, and a seventh. And depending on the type of chord that you're using, you will have a major third, a major seventh, a minor seventh. And we're going to consider a major seventh arpeggio, which is an arpeggio that is found in the Ionian mode, the Lydian mode, and other exotic modes also. That arpeggio is made of a root, a major third, a perfect fifth, and a major seventh. And typically, when we play that arpeggio, we start with a root on the low E string. So if we're in A, that'll be the low E string, 5th fret. And then the major third is found on the 5th string. Perfect fifth is also on the 5th string, and the 7th is on the 4th string. So basically, we'll have one note on the low E string, 2 notes on the next, and 1 note on the 4th string. And that's cool, but that does not facilitate faster playing that you would do in a sequence, for example. And what I'm suggesting here is to change the order of these notes. Instead of having root, third, fifth, seventh, I'm going to move that 7th to the low E string. In other words, I'm not going to start the arpeggio with the root, but I'll start it with the 7th. And because we're doing that, we can now have 2 notes per string. And whenever you have that consistency, the same number of notes per string, it's easier to play faster, longer, extended runs using these arpeggios. In essence, what we're now able to have is that 4-note arpeggio that spans across 3 different octaves, each octave on 1 pair of strings. And if we're using a 6-string guitar, we'll have 3 octaves. Here's a section from my upcoming album, Evolving Seeds of Glory. It uses that particular arpeggio shape. The album is going to be ready by the end of the month. I'm just waiting for the physical copy so that I can send them to the world and also maybe send it to you if you decide to order it. It's going to be available soon. You can check out my website, davidwallman.com, for extended samples of the album. Thanks for watching this. Practice well.